Back to the Coasters With Mwah channel. Today we are at Universal Studios in Singapore. I'm so excited to be back in Singapore. It's one of my favorite countries in the world. I was here a few months ago and didn't get to check out the Universal here, so I'm back. Did a vlog on my second channel for when I was here last time. If you want to go check that out, please do. I've done my first two rides of the day already. Got here at about 9:30 and just been on these two incredible roller coasters. Battlestar Galactica Human versus Cyclon, and I can't remember which is the one that goes upside down. The one where you're inverted. But I went on that first. You have to put all your stuff in the locker. It's free for 45 minutes, but because I was here early, I managed to get both of them done within, I mean, it's 27 past 10. I managed to get both sides done in 27 minutes because the park opened at 10 o'clock on the dot. I was at the front, ran in. So first of all, you go into the station for the inverted one. Can't remember what side it is. The station and the queue line is incredible. It's like going into like the insides of like a beast. There's like loads of like guts and blood and like intestines and stuff on the wall, which is kind of weird but kind of cool. There's loads of like robots and stuff, but obviously you can't film in there because you can't bring anything on the ride with you. Yeah, with the invert, there was some stuff I really liked about it. There was some stuff that I didn't really like. The launch lift hill was great. There was one moment where like it really kicks, and that's on both sides. The pacing is a bit weird at the start, but once it picks up the pace through the rest of the layout, it's incredible. It's really intense in some moments, and in some of the valleys there's big heaps of smoke. There's also this inversion at the end where it feels like you're going through it so slowly that it almost feels like you're doing a 0G stall, and it's brilliant. I loved it, honestly. Vekoma, really smooth. It's like the vest restraints, a bit painful on the legs, but like not overly. And then I went to the other side and did the sit down one, the family sort of family orientated one, because there's no inversions, no airtime. The drop's quite big, to be honest. It's like near vertical. It's just, it doesn't do a lot. It's sort of some twists, some turns. It's great for the views. It's great for families. I can see why it's here. It's good. It's good to have them both here, so that if you're not quite up to going on the big one where you go upside down, then you can go on the smaller one. And it's still quite high, that it's quite a big coaster for the young ones, I guess. But yeah, brilliant. And it just looks really nice on the skyline. Entrance is over there. And there. It's brilliant. I had a couple friends who were here about a week ago on their honeymoon, and they got the express pass because it was really busy. But I'm going to try it and avoid it for as long as I can. And then if I do decide to get the express pass, I will. But I'm going to be focusing on the coasters today, and I really want to do the Jurassic Park Rapids, which I think is what I'm going to head over to next. Because those two coasters I've been on are now on like 40 minutes each, so the crowds are coming in. It's a very small park, by the way. Very small park. Like, you've got Main Street over there, Minion Land there, Shrek Land there, Jurassic World there, Mummy there, and Battlestar there. So it's a very small park. But yeah, let's go explore. Enough of me yapping about. The Mummy Land, Revenge of the Mummy. It's on 15-minute queue, but it does have a single rider queue, so I think I might leave all the single rider stuff until I've done the stuff that doesn't have it, just so that I'm not wasting time, because I imagine it is probably going to get busier today. But we're heading straight to the Lost World now to go on the Rapids. Probably I'm most excited for this one, I think, because it's like unique to this park, and I just love a rapids, especially when it's themed. I've been on some brilliant ones recently, like going around Europe, like the one at Park Asterix, and even the one at like Hyder Park, and obviously River Quest. So Excited to do a well-themed one. Apparently you get drenched, but it is so hot today that I actually don't mind. Yeah, let's do this. The Lost World Jurassic Park. Woo! Here it is, the gateway to Jurassic Park. A little cred up there, which I'll tell you about later, which I'll probably go on after, to be fair. Oh my god, 5-minute queue for the rapids. Yeah, going straight on that. Straight on that. Oh my god. They have lockers too, which is great, because I'm going to put all my stuff in it, because apparently you get drenched, which means I won't be filming the queue line, but I can tell you about it after. Maybe not, it's closed at the moment, so we will go on the cred I was on about, which I'll show you what it is. It's unique to this park, and it's kind of similar to the one in Universal Orlando. I don't know the name of it. So the queue's on 35 minutes, but there is a single rider, which I might try. They give you one of these, and I've literally just walked straight to the front of the single rider queue, which is mad. But yeah, you can either sit forwards or backwards. I'm obviously not going to get a choice, but I'm really excited for this. So just been on the Jurassic Park roller coaster. I'm terrible with names. What is it called? Canopy Flyer. It was actually really good. Very short though, but very good. And it's so fun because you get to fly like in and out of the trees all over the Jurassic World land or park land. And oh my god, the rapids is open. Okay, I'm going on the rapids. Still at a 5-minute queue, apparently. Yeah, I saw it testing from above. It looks brilliant. Yeah, that was so fun. Very short as well. The restraints are very cool because you feel like so free. But yeah, brilliant. Loved it. Glad I skipped. I basically walked to the front with a single rider. It's such a brilliant system. Like, even if you are here as a group, I'd recommend going single rider because 40 minutes for basically a 10-second roller coaster is a lot. But I can see why you'd want to queue that for it. I'm glad I did it, but I don't think I would have queued that amount of time for it. Anyway, time for the rapids. Come off of the Jurassic Park Rapids adventure. Wow, that was brilliant. Probably my favourite rapids ride I've ever been on. Actually, it was so good that I went round twice. There is a single rider line, but it's like not at the front. You kind of have to like cut in round like a side section within the queue, which is, yeah, it should be more well advertised, but it was good that I did cut down the wait a bit. But yeah, it was literally walk on the first time I did it because I was right there when it reopened. And the ride host was really funny at the start. I'm going to find a quiet corner. Here's a quiet corner. The ride host was really funny at the start because I said, is it open? And she was like, oh no, because of the flood. And I was thinking, flood? And then I'm thinking maybe she was talking about the story, because what happens on that ride is you're going through, basically in the queue you get an announcement that says you're about to enter Jurassic Park, you're going to go to some areas that isn't usually explorable, make sure to stay in your boat, but then you're also interrupted by another announcement that sort of says parts are closed today because of the big flood, the big storm. So I'm thinking, is it closed, is it open? And it kind of forms as part of the story where you're going through the parts of Jurassic Park, so you go and see some stegosaurs and some parasaurs and the velociraptors, and they all come out. The animatronics are great. You get absolutely drenched, which is fine because it's like 30 degrees today. It's really hot. You kind of, halfway through the ride, you kind of get told, oh yeah, there's a big flood, stay in your boat, someone will come and help you soon. There's a big like electric fence with water coming down it, so I was like, it's gonna electrocute us. And then you go into this really, really dark section, which is so atmospheric because all you've got is like warning lights. It's some areas are like in complete darkness. You've got warning lights. There's like T-Rex poking out of the side, and you can only see like certain parts of the ride area in the dark. And then you go into this big vertical lift, and then you drop, big drop at the end, big finale. Absolutely brilliant. My favorite ride here so far, I think. I would go around a third time, but it's like an hour queue now. So yeah, time to explore the other areas of the park there's a Shrek land here. What the hell? Far, far away. So I'll probably head there next. There's a cred there, probably on a ridiculous queue. And I need to get something to drink. I'm not eating or drank anything all day because you know how it is. You get to a park early, you're like, let's smash this out, smash this out. So yeah, let's go and explore something else. some more things going on here. You've got the 2 dinosaurs. There's a big food court in there. And then over to the left, you've got like a raptor encounter going on. Kind of speed running the park a bit because it does close at 7, which isn't actually very long. So trying to get in all the, oh look over there far away. Let's check out this raptor encounter.
We've gone out to this brand new environment for all of you so we can observe her behavior. For today's activity, we're going to need some volunteers who are brave enough to stand before Blue and interact with her by taking some pictures. If you're lucky, you may even be able to snap a photo with her. Oh, watch out! Just make sure it's you doing the snapping and not Blue. You do not want to know what that feels like. We actually used to have a guy that worked here that was stretching his arms, got a little too close to the cage, and Blue just snapped at it. It was like, rah, rah. Oh no!
Alex,
blood everywhere. It was crazy. Right.
We need people to volunteer.
It's far away. A land unique to this park. Check it out. Incredible. Wow. This is so awesome. What the hell? Literally, there's a Shrek 4D ride, there's a Puss in Boots roller coaster, and then there's another roller coaster called Enchanted Airways, which has got a ridiculously long queue. There's no single rider. Yeah, 50 minutes for a kiddie crowd. I don't think it's happening, but I will do the other one. There's one where, oh, it's a really small land to be fair. You go straight into Minion Land from here. There is one where it's like a Puss in Boots roller coaster, so I think I'm gonna prioritize that. I do need a drink though. Vegan options are very limited at this park. My friends that have just been here are vegan as well, and they said there's a Minion cafe that does a vegan burger, but apart from that, it's just like fries. But I'm very silly for not eating this morning. Puss in Boots Giant Journey, 60-minute queue. I don't know if there's a single rider, but it's a powered coaster. No, wait, is it? No, it's not even a powered coaster. What the hell? It looks so cool. You're in like little carriages. You sort of go around this like big themed structure. What I love about this Universal, there's so many like original things within the park. Obviously you got some clones like the Minion Land and like the Transformers ride and things like that, but there's so many original things like this Puss in Boots. And but yeah, I don't know if to go on it because it's a 60-minute queue. I don't know if there is single rider, but I will ask. Just come into the gift shop. There's a little ride in the gift shop. I didn't actually end up going on because it was a 60-minute queue and I'm really hungry, so I might go and eat and then go back to the ride. Because I've got a few shows downloaded. I can watch something in the queue. There is no single rider line. But there's so much cool merch here. Loads of fridge magnets, loads of plushies. Loads of tea rings, Shrek stuff. Shrektacular. Shrek sunglasses, love that. Love it. I'm such a big Shrek fan. I love all this. Now in the Minion Land, super silly fun land. Oh, there's a carousel over there that's on 10 minutes. And all of the ride vehicles are like minions and like the animals from the Minions and stuff. Hello! 50 minutes for Minion Mayhem. I feel like I've been on that. I don't know, because I know I've been on the one at Beijing, which is like a cinema. I don't know if that's the same thing or not. Maybe I should check it out, because I know that there's a shooting ride that exists somewhere in the world, so maybe it's that. What is this? Bank of Evil. Just fell over lol. seen this work online, but it did not work here. Lol. I love this Grootopia area. This is cool. Oh, sorry. All the billboards. And then we're back at the start already. This is a very, very small park compared to all the other Universals I've been to. Time to go on the Revenge of the Mummy roller coaster. I've been on this before in LA, so I'm going to do single rider. It's the exact same ride, I think. It might be different, but I guess we'll see. But put your bags in a locker for this one as well. No loose items at all. But I think it's free for an hour again. I've just done the Revenge of the Mummy roller coaster twice in the space of 15 minutes. So the main queue was on like 45 or 50 minutes, and with the single rider I basically walked to the front. And then the second time round there was a few other people with the single rider as well. So yeah, I was so lucky then. And so the only one I've been on of those is the one in LA. I did it at Halloween Horror Nights last year, which I'm going back there again this year. I'm so excited. Not long now. That was brilliant. It was so long. There was so many different scenes. There was like animatronics. There was one point where like there was fire on each side of you and like the mummy stood up, and then the ceiling caught on fire at one point. The layout was different to the one in LA. I don't know if it's the, I've not been to the one in Florida, but I don't know if it's the same. So yeah, it was that good. I had to go around for a second time. There was a backwards launch, there was like a turntable, loads of like hieroglyphs that were lit up in the middle of the ride. And it was so terrifying that there was a kid next to me who was crying. Oh, I feel so bad. But yeah, I don't know what we're gonna go on now. Probably, I'm gonna try and go on one of the Shrek coasters. I mean, it's gonna be a long wait, but there's 2 more coasters I've got to get in this park, and then I will probably do some re-rides, maybe some dark rides. There's a Sesame Street dark ride, which sounds quite cool. Also unique to this park, so yeah. This ride here is unique to the park as well. It's a mummy themed like little track ride with some like rolling effects and stuff. Looks quite cool. Good if you don't want to face the terror of the mummy roller coaster. What a great park so far. I'm really enjoying it. Nearly tripped up again, awkward. Yeah, look, there's some like, there's like a hippo coming out of the water there. Waterfalls. Some like relic. Nice to see. Time for Puss in Boots Giant Journey. I'm gonna brave the 70-minute queue. Got some shows downloaded, and I have eaten and drank. I'm more hydrated now, so let's do this. I'm really excited. Hopefully there's like some theming in the queue that I can show you guys. But there's some posters here. And those are like vines and stuff. A bit like Toxic Garden. All of the cars are themed to like Shrek characters. This one's called Jack and Jill's Jalopy. And then there was one that was like a gingerbread man one. And over here is a Puss in Boots one. Excited. So just did the Puss in Boots Giant Journey. It was really, really good actually. A lot of it's hidden, you can't see it from off-ride, but there's like a spiral lift hill within a tower, and then you kind of go through scenes of the Puss in Boots movie. It's been years since I've seen it, but I really like the sequel where he like has to run in with death. Incredible. Really good like ride vehicle as well. You're in a carriage, it's really well themed. 35 minutes for the other one. I think I might have to give it a miss, because I'll show you the layout of the coaster. It's very small. I don't even know if it's worth it. Also, it said 70 minutes for that one. I queued about 30. So I'm wondering if maybe the other one will be worth it. I don't know. Yeah, this is it here, the Enchanted Airways. I'm pretty sure it's a clone of the Hippogriff, maybe? Oh, it's got the dragon as the ride car. That's cool. Anyway, look at how amazing this view is. Everywhere, you got Minion Land there. There's a massive lake, Main Street, and the main event there, Battlestar Galactica. I'm really, really happy that I got them done at the start of the day, because the red one, Human, I think, is at about 100 minutes currently, and the black one, Cyclon, is currently at about, I can see it from here, 65. But wow, what a view. I'll go on Transformers the ride. I think it's the same one as the ones I've been on before in Beijing. And there's a single rider queue, so gonna hit it up just as a quick ride, really. Oh, that was actually really good. Went kind of back in your old school kind of simulator style 3D, but I just love how it feels so realistic, and I managed to get front row on every single rider that I've done today, which is great. Actually bar one. But yeah, it's crazy. You actually feel like you've been flung about and stuff, and if you look in the right way, like if you look up, you look down, the immersion breaks, but if you just keep looking straight in the middle, it's so realistic. Do feel a bit sick now though, but I'm gonna go on the Sesame Street dark ride, which is called the Spaghetti Chase. I'm really excited for this. Another original ride to this park. There seems to be quite a few. We're in this area, it's the New York area. It's Sesame Street Spaghetti Chase. 40-minute queue apparently, but I fancy some aircon and I feel a bit ill, so join the queue, aircon, let's do this.
This just in, the heroes are making their way out of Sesame Street. Get good! Save that spaghetti! That's good, certainly. Down, down. Hang on, Bert! Out of space! And I got you, too! The police plan is coming to a boil! Take a while! Have no fear!
Oh no! I want to see some home! That's Abby Christmas! Keep quiet, everybody. You don't want to fall into the
Intruders! I have him right where we want him! Seize them!
Now, if we can help
Pasta back to Earth! Yay, Bert! So many Your cute and furry hero has saved the day!
So just been on Sesame Street Spaghetti Chase dark ride, and that was really interesting. It kind of didn't make a lot of sense. You were kind of on the hunt for the spaghetti, and I don't know whether it was like a spaghetti monster or the spaghetti was the monster, but it kind of was taking over and you were kind of on the hunt for to try and don't really know. It felt like such a fever dream, but it was really cool. The ride system was fun. You were kind of like suspended. You were flying and then everyone was clapping you in, and then you were paparazzi'd at one point. And yeah, it was so fun. We really enjoyed it. I don't know what I'm gonna do now. I think I'm gonna have to try, because the two rides I were gonna go on, the queues built up a bit. So I might actually try and get on that roller coaster, see if the queue's gone down. And if it hasn't, I'll just do another lap around to see what I want to do. I walked past the Enchanted Airways roller coaster and the queue was like so short. It turns out it's broken down, so I'm kind of hanging around until it opens again, because apparently someone dropped something in the ride system and they gotta go get it. And then it's testing, apparently. I heard something that's saying it's testing, so I'm just gonna wait, because if I can get on this within the space of like 10-15 minutes, then I won't feel as awkward queuing for like an hour for it. And it's the last cred I've got to get here, so why not? And it looks quite fun. Time for Shrek 4D Adventure. I just did Enchanted Airways. It was actually really forceful. I managed to get the back row. Very short. I think it's a clone of the Hippogriff. But yeah, excited for this. I don't know what's in store. But oh, that was actually really good. One of the standout 4D cinemas I've done. And when it's Shrek themed, it's great. It was like an original film. I just thought it was going to be a scene from like one of the films before. It was about basically Lord Farquaad had sent someone to kidnap Fiona, the ghost of Lord Farquaad, by the way. And they kind of went on this journey to try and get her back, and there was some really, really funny moments. I'd recommend doing it, and it's nice just to get inside in the aircon, sit down for a bit, because like I was saying, theme parks is such an intense hobby. It's so physically demanding, mentally demanding, especially when you're on a different time zone. But yeah, I'm gonna head into Jurassic Park. Just do another lap really. I want to do this in the New York area. There's a ride called Lights Camera Action, which I think is like another sit down cinema stunt show kind of thing. So gonna head over there, I think. There it is, Lights Camera Action. And I've just seen on the queue here, it's hosted by Steven Spielberg. I think it's another original attraction to this park, so let's go check it out. This is quite cool. I'm a bit of a film buff, like for old films, new films, films that are between old and new. So it's cool to see all of the movie posters. They got loads as well. They got horror ones up there. Minions, a whole range. It's a good thing about these parks. You get so much like movie nostalgia, and obviously they keep bringing it up and up with new films and old films, and I do love the Universal Park. I need to go to the one in Orlando, I really do, and the one in Japan.
And action. This is the emergency broadcast system. A Category 4 hurricane with sustained winds of 125 miles an hour is making landfall in New York. All residents are instructed to seek shelter immediately. Broadcast system. The hurricane is now Category 5. Stay away from all windows and extinguish all flames. Repeat, extinguish all flames.
That's a cut. All right, let's reset. Everything goes back to 1.
Wow. That was actually brilliant. Like, it was so cool to see like a proper special effects, visual effects set going on. Like, honestly brilliant. And it just felt like so nostalgic. It felt so like 90s disaster movie-esque. Like, so much thought was put into that, like the explosions, the car coming in at the end, or the boat coming in at the end, the big water splashes. Honestly, really, really good attraction. And I think it's original to this park. I don't know if it's anywhere else. But yeah, now we're back into the main river bit. I don't know what to do now. I might just, to be honest, I think I might just lap the inverted side of Battlestar Galactica for the next 2 hours. Might get some food before that though, I'm quite peckish. I still can't get over how nice this view is. So cool. There it is, the super silly veggie burger. I'm a lover of themed food. I've got the super silly veggie burger, which with like minion potato chips. Excited. That food was actually really good. I was gonna wait until after the park, but then I was thinking like the queue is gonna be really long for the monorail, and it just made sense to like have a meal now. And it was actually really good. I mean, it was just your classic like vegan burger, but it was like a vegan chickeny style burger. But obviously it was really well presented with like the pink burger bun and the eyes all coming out and stuff, and it was genuinely quite tasty. Anyway, Battlestar Galactica Cyclon is on 20-minute wait, so I think I'm just going to go over and lap it until the park closes. It's about an hour and a half until the park does close, so I'm going to see how many rides I can get on it, because there's nothing else I really want to re-ride. There's nothing else that I want to ride that I haven't ridden already, so yeah. But it's been a wonderful day here so far. Fast forward about 2 hours, I went on the Battlestar Galactica Cyclon twice. Got a back row, it was really, really good. But my only issue is there's a few moments where it just kind of peters out. Like the pacing's a bit weird, but it's still very, very good. And it's like a great centerpiece roller coaster to this park. And then I've just been on the rapids, which wasn't a great decision because I've got absolutely soaked. I even paid for one of those like tourist trap whole body dryer things, whatever you call them, and I'm still absolutely soaked. And obviously the sun's gone in now, so it's been a really fun day here. It's a really nice park, I'll be honest. It's tiny, it's compact, but there is so many rides. There's so many meet and greets, there's so many shows, which I didn't see any today. I was just focusing on the rides. My favourite has probably been the Jurassic Park Rapids Adventure. It was really, really good, really well themed. Like, I love the dark section. Followed by this, the invert on Battlestar Galactica. But there has been some really like some surprises today as well. Like the Puss in Boots roller coaster was great, and the lights camera action with Steven Spielberg. Well, that's such an alternative thing to do. Nice to get some aircon as well. It's been a fantastic day here. I'd recommend coming, and I'd recommend coming to Singapore in general. It's a really nice country. It's an interesting place. It's so clean. There's so many like cool little quirky things to do. Would I come back here? Probably not, unless they build something new or expand or close something and build something up. Even though I've had a great time today, I don't think there's anything that's grabbed me and is like, oh, you need to come back for that because that's fantastic. But it is a really, really nice park, to be honest. I'd recommend coming like if you just come once, and there's so much to do for like all ages as well. Oh, also, park closes at 7. I'm walking out the doors now. I walked in and I was like, that's not going to be enough time to get anything done. Wow, got so much done, plus re-rides. I mean, all thanks to single rider and getting here earlier, of course. But even if you didn't do that and just did the normal queues, as long as you want to be tactically or whatever, you probably can get it all done. Anyway, thank you for watching. Please like, comment and subscribe. And I'll see you in the next one. I just want to show you this view at dusk.